Please join us in an intercultural meeting with regional nurse educators. It is the end of the year and they need to plan all educational sessions for the upcoming year. The hospital has decided that transcultural care is one of their main aims for the next 5 years. Sam, as head of education, is leading the meeting of educators. Here, a nursing meeting is used exemplary, but of course, this could be any team meeting, anywhere.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day for this meeting.
Of course.
I'm glad you could make it. I really hope that we can try and set up the educational schedule for the next year in this meeting.
That's a good idea.
On that note, it's also important to remember that the hospital's goal for the next 5 years includes transcultural care.
Yeah, I already have a few good ideas. So I had lots of issues this year with dementia patients. And so I think it would be great if you could really work that into the educational schedule. And I also had problems with a lot of bossy families. They really kept us on our toes. And what else? The family system care. I heard a lot about it, and I think it would be fantastic if we could include as well. Wouldn't it?
I just really want to apologize for being late. I had to help a friend on the ward, so yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea, Elena, because the hospital has clearly stated that for the next 5 years, transcultural care should be our focus. So,
I feel so offended when everyone is sharing really good ideas and then Amanda just comes in and says no. Only her topics are relevant. I think it's really important to also look at the patient experiences.
Maybe we could work in transcultural anamnesis or something like that.
I just think we should focus on Elena's patient situation. Like, I, for example, just recently had a case with a patient education situation. And I've been working on this neurology ward for a really, really long time now. And I really, really love it. And there are a lot of patients with mobility issues. And there was this family, and I knew the patient attended the physiotherapy with the family. So to learn all the exercises he needed to know to keep mobility at home as well. And then it was getting close for him to go home. So I asked the family if they remember the exercises. And yeah, because it's really, really, really important. And
Alina,
yes.
Can you get back to the point?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, guys, let's try and focus and get back on track. We've already heard a few wonderful suggestions.
I do get a little frustrated and impatient sometimes because, for example, Alina and Sam never seem to get to the point. Or sometimes I don't really know what they mean.
If I may suggest a topic, after COVID, it might be important to focus on infection control measures, but we don't have to. Susan, did you want to add something?
Well, I don't mind. I mean, we've all brought in really good ideas. I'm happy to stick with those.
Yeah, so let's focus on
I often
care.
feel misunderstood. I try to give my suggestions and people just don't understand. For me, it's more important to have a good basis with my colleagues. So I guess I don't mind when they do not take up my suggestions. It's hard to get to know people anyways. I find it difficult when the others so obviously ignore Susan. They don't give her a chance to speak at all. I suppose most of my colleagues are not good at reading between the lines as I am. As the oldest team member, she has very valuable knowledge.
focus on care of patients with dementia and the family system care, as well as the other suggestions. That would be fantastic for our staff, wouldn't it?
I really don't think we should focus on that because I've been reading the study by the World Health Organization from 2018, and there it states that the cost of health-related problems to environmental problems is about $3 billion per year. So I think we should focus on sustainability and transcultural care.
Sam, what do you think?
Well, I really liked all those suggestions so far. They're all really wonderful. I'm still not sure if you, Susan, wanted to add anything to the table.
Sometimes I really want to say something, but when I get the chance, someone else jumps in or the topic has changed. A lot of people talk like a machine gun and there's no space to jump in. Listening is also exhausting. There's just no time to think about what has been said. I really find these team meetings stressful. I also can't believe how some of my team members just don't respect Sam.
All right then. I guess let's gather what we already have on the whiteboard and see where we get from there. Okay?
Lost in Communication used a nurses' meeting as an example of what may happen in an intercultural meeting. Sometimes the signs that something is amiss are small and may be easily overlooked. A solid foundation of intercultural theory can help you to analyze and understand the situation with a focus on how you may build a bridge for effective and appropriate communication within an intercultural setting. If you're interested in the analysis of what happened in this intercultural meeting, join us in the master classes at the Institute of Nursing, Zurich University of Applied Sciences.